Heyo again, friendos. I just wanted to show off the new expansion and the new league that came out for Path of Exile in early December. So it has been quite a while since it came out. I've been playing a lot of it, really enjoyed it. Super good. It's called Metamorph, is the new league. For Metamorph, what you do is as you go through a map, you are going to be finding monsters that drop off parts of their bodies. As you can see, brain, eyes, lungs, hearts, and livers. As you go through, you'll then, at the end of it, once you collect all the parts, you'll meet a guy named Tane. There he is right there. Tane Octavius. And he is going to bring up a little, I'm going to call it a tube for now, that you can then throw all the parts that you want together. They have different mods and such, then different effects that they can give to the big bad that then allow you to create it. And if you get enough goop, you can get another special piece that you can then take to his laboratory, put them together again, and hope for some special unique items and weapons and good shit. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and do a tier 16 map, which is the highest that you can go. And we're going to go ahead and try and see if we can we're going to just do map and do that. We're also going to end up, ooh, yeah, let's do this one. This looks tough. This looks tough and fun. I might also end up talking about the new Conquerors of the Atlas system. I'll actually go ahead and talk about it right now. As you go through these maps, you're going to go into these different regions: Lex Proxima, Lex Ajoris, Lyra Arthane, etc., etc. You'll find maps, you'll do stuff, and occasionally you may find conquerors. Now, this area has already been influenced by one of the conquerors, Al-Hazim. They can only influence one at a time, but there's 4 of them. Al-Hazim, that's this guy. We've got up here Vestiana. She is the cold, he is the chaos. Over here we have Drox. He, I believe, is fire physical. Look at them, they're like Pokemon. And then over here we have Baron, who is thunder, lightning, because he's all about the holy boy. So we might end up finding one of them when we do this crystal ore map, which, where is crystal ore? Which is right here. And tier 16 with awakening level 2, so we'll get the bonus as well. And what we're also going to add is one of these scarabs, so we're going to make it even more complicated, add some more shit to it. I did a video earlier, and the recording at the end started to get butt shit, so I lost it, and I did a bestiary. But this time around, we are going to do a Harbinger. Do I want to do Harbinger? No. We're going to do a Perandus. So what this is going to do, it's going to give me Perandus chests, and then it's going to give me a chance, 66%, to get Kadiro Perandus. These basically, all of these, they're different leagues. They're previous leagues that were in the game, and they've been condensed into these scarabs. So in Perandus League, you had Kadiro Perandus, where you'll find these coins, and he may offer you a deal! And you might find a really good item, and it would be cheaper, basically. But we'll find out. So, I don't have very much. That seems like a lot, but it's not. They sometimes can go into the 5 digits. So, throw this in, throw this in. We're also going to do Fortune Favors the Brave for 3 Chaos. I can get any one of these, plus 2 more that I haven't unlocked. So, let's see how it goes. Did I activate it? Okay. Let's try it again. Alright, there we go. So let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't explain my build. My build is called, it's a minor build. I'm using a skill called Toxic Rain, where when you shoot an arrow into the sky, it falls to the ground and leaves a spore. I'll show you that right now. Boop. and these spores explode into a little area of effect that does chaos damage. There are 5 types of damage in the game: physical, cold, lightning, fire, chaos. Chaos bypasses the energy shield of monsters and also you, and it's mainly for damage over time. It's like a poison. I think we got Nemesis. Let me just make sure. Yep, looks like we got Nemesis. So, it's mainly a damage over time build, and the idea is that you just throw out a shit ton of mines. 19 is the max that I can throw. You activate them, they just start to do. They throw all these pods, they explode, the pods overlap, causing the damage over time to overlap, causing a lot of damage. So as you can see for Toxic Rain, just the base, it deals 388 base chaos damage per second with all my mods, 10,050 chaos damage per second. That actually isn't a lot. Like that guy right there probably has several million. But just like that, view, he's dead. Oh, cool. So he also had a piece that I was talking about. So now we can spawn the vial if we wanted to, but I'm going to wait until the end. So we're just going to go ahead through this map and see what we can do. Oh shit, I'm already getting fucked up. So this is the Perandus chest that that Scarab gave us. There are going to be 3 of them, and hopefully... Uh-oh. Hey, we got influence as well. This is Drox. This is one of my favorite parts about this this expansion. They taunt you, and they each have their own kind of thing. Like El Hazim thinks you're an illusion. Like he's lost his dang mind. He thinks you're an illusion, and he's like, "Go away." There's a lot more to the story that I don't feel like getting into. I guess you could play the game. So what the influence does is it causes it to have his gang, his posse, and also the opportunity to find items that are influenced by him. And those items have special mods. So I'm gonna, once I clear this pack, I'm gonna show you one of the items that I use. Ooh, don't want to get in that. So that right there is a proximity shield. You can only do damage to it if the damage originates inside the shield. Very annoying for ranged characters. That's nothing for this build. Picking up all the pennies. Okay, so this is the item I use that is influenced by Al-Hazim, the hunter. What it does, one of the special things that it gives is +1 to all dexterity skill gems. I kind of just crafted to try and find that one of them. There were several that I wanted. That was one of them. I got it. I was satisfied. Now, that basically affects Toxic Rain. The thing with Toxic Rain is that because it's a chaos skill, you want levels on it. The higher the level it is, the more damage over time that it gains, which can really, if you can get up there. If I had all the right stuff, I could get insane amounts of damage. And I only have it at level 23. You know, I didn't corrupt it to get it to level 21, and I could get way up there. So, yeah. So from my bow, which I got, which as you can see, 7 and 19 physical damage, that's not a lot. This does no damage. The reason why I wanted it is so that I could get that +2 to level of socketed bow gems, and I could also get it automatically 6 linked, so I could get all kinds of supports, so I can do a shit ton of damage. And I do a shit ton of damage. Like this, the reason why I went with this build is because you can get it off the ground pretty easily with not a lot of investment, and do a lot of damage. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I really enjoyed this build. I played this build a lot. When I checked it in the dead video, it was 53 hours I spent on just this character alone, which for me is a decent amount of time on these characters, because normally I switch characters pretty quick. I'll normally do a character for maybe 24 hours, get to level late 80s and levels, and I'm good. This character I got to 91, probably could have been like 93 or 94 if I didn't die a bunch. And yeah, so let's see, how many deaths do I have? Oh, 137. I got 4 from that last video. So yeah. Um, so yeah, once you get to the later part of the game, each time you die you lose 10% experience, which I really appreciate. Honestly, sounds weird to say, but I do like that. It makes the game much harder, gives you a penalty for dying. So yeah, so one of the items that I'm using, as you can see on my little flask bar, is a mana flask. That's more recent. Used to be that you just wouldn't use mana flasks. It sounds weird, but once you got to late game, you wouldn't use one. There was no point to doing it. Because it takes up a flask slot. You wouldn't want to use a flask when you can use a much more powerful flask and get more damage, better, more speed, something like that. Something that doesn't take away from the speedy zoom. Well, they added it to where I have a very mana-hungry build, because the mines, as I throw them out, they reserve my mana. And yeah, as you can see, I don't have a lot of mana. I only have 100. So it drains mana pretty quick. But they added a new modifier where, ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Ooh, this is a bad boy. I need to be careful. Hold up. Hold up. Gotta focus. Okay, got him. Alright, they added a modifier called Enduring, where the flask effect is not removed at full mana. Normally, as you can obviously tell, normally once you hit full mana, the flask effect was removed. But with Enduring, I can just keep pressing that little number 2 button, and as you can see, boop boop boop, I'm getting the flask charges from killing monsters, and I'm using it, and I do not have to worry about it. Like, this flask effect is 4 seconds, about 4 seconds, so I get 842, about 5 uses out of it, so 20 seconds, and they stack. That's why it's so powerful, because those effects stack. If you watch as the little meter goes down, it just starts up again and just keeps going. Ooh, that hurt. My life flask that I'm using instantly gives me health back. Normally it recharges over time. It just refills your life over time. But with the life flask I have now, I modded it so I could get it to instant. That's very common to do with that, so I get 1,000 health on use. So yeah, it's really common to do that. These are common ideas. This ain't no special stuff that David's doing. 2 ain't special. So here we are, the boss. I like this boss. It's 3 of them. That means more pieces that we can get. This one's a little bit weird. You have to kill a specific one, and they want to be difficult, so we're going to throw up our totems. That purple makes them take more chaos damage. So we're just going to... It's been a while since I played this build, so I've forgotten. But the way you want to... Oh, shit. Oh! Dying. I'm out of flasks. Not good. And I'm low on mana. Oh, boy. Ah, Boise. That's okay. They got an ad phase, and that's going to give me some... Man, this is a tough boss. Ah, there we go. Now we got mana. This guy does not want to die. Okay, I need to exit. Oh, I can't exit. Oh, gosh. I'm trapped in here with them. This ain't no Rorschach. This ain't no Rorschach situation. I am, in fact, trapped in here with them. So I think one of the skills they have is like Phylactery Link, I think it is, and that causes them to share damage between them, which makes them much harder. Especially when I'm losing. Okay, I don't want to die right now, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wimp out. What's up? I did it. I don't give a shit. I admit it. Oh, fuck. Oh, they regenning. That's why. I think what it causes them to do... Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to just set out a shit ton, cause it, and then the way we should be playing this... Fuck, they ain't dying. Normally shit dies. I'm not used to this. I don't think I've done this map at tier 16. Holy fuck. They killing me. They give me a run. And I was using... Oh, I used the wrong blast too. Ah, jeez. Okay. I've almost got one down. Oh, got one. Oh, got another. This one should go down. Now the other thing is, this is not only is this tier 16, they have 34% more life, so they have a shit ton. So these are good things. Good drops, good drops. So I got them. That was good. That was fun. I didn't die. So we're gonna come back out. I'm not gonna do the Metamorph just yet. I want to get more. Let's check it out though. Let's see what Tane gives us. Okay, we're only missing 4 pieces. The way that they set it up is to where the highest tier always will be at the front. So these are going to be low tiers, but I normally try to keep it... I try to keep doing the map until I have less than 50 monsters. That's, you know, a good... what's the word, kind of... Whoa! That's a good, like, benchmark to stop doing the map at. You don't want to waste time just searching the whole map for that last 10 monsters. You know, it's pointless. Once you get to about less than 50, yeah, fuck it. Just go on to the next one. There's no point to search. It's not worth it. But with this map as well, I will say, because of the influencer, as you saw the little purple things that were happening, that's... Not that. That was Drox's boys. Drox has some nice boys and girls that he likes to bring along with them, and they try and fight us. The only reason why I'm coming over here is because it's right there. So you want to be careful. You don't want to just walk blindly when you're in an influence map, because you can get ganked. So okay, now I don't know if I want to do this here, but whatever. So we're gonna do... What I try to do it for is the bonuses. So you want to look towards the little symbols and such. So we got additional currency items. Yes, please. Incursion armor. Sure, why not? Rare weapons. Yes. And as you can see, as we socket more in, the goop fills up. Talismans. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And we're going to go for currency shards. I love Harbinger. It's my big one. I like currency. I like gumballs. That's all it is. You're getting pennies and shit. Fuck it. I don't need a rare armor. That's fun. Talismans, whatever. He's going to have 63.6 more damage, 606% more life, with the 34% more life. This is going to be a tough one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to prep. I'm going to throw out... Oh. I'm going to throw out all my things. Create him. Keep throwing them. Oh, they expired. We're going to activate it. We're going to do this. Oh my, look at all that health. As you can see, all the green, that's our stuff. Ooh, going to activate that. That causes that little purple expansion that came out of me. That causes damage over time, causes them to take more damage over time. I'm going to throw more. Whew. Curse them. Frenzy charges. Curse them. Throw out more wither totems. Keep going. Keep going. This is going way better than the last time. No, not as many not as many frame drops, not as many audio losses. I'm really happy about this. That's what you talk about when you have a video going, oh man, I'm really happy that this video is going well. Like, alright, so we got a unique weapon, throat stabber, horizon shards. Well, that's not the name of it, that's the type of weapon it is. This is wasp nest. So that's a good one. So we got their brain. So they're going to give weapons, veiled armor, currency items. These are the talismans. The reason why that they're not that great, that I don't care about them, is because I can't modify them. If something is corrupted, there's only specific ways that you can modify them, and I can't do that for these. So while this has increased area of effect, that's great. Lightning resist, there's no life. I can't modify it to throw life on it like I did with this. You can see that lighter blue at the bottom, the 53 to max life. I modified this. I put that on there. I chose to. So even if they have a shit ton of life, it's not worth it because I can't really, you know, get it good. But I'm going to take them so I can throw them away, sell them, get some currency. That sucks. Oh, it's got reduced mana reserved, so that's an incursion armor. Reduce mana reserve, increase mana, no life, don't like it, don't care. I'll take this. This is a bow build, so I might get something good. It's not. It's whatever. Just a little bit of a, disclaimer. These all could actually be really good, and I don't fucking know. So we're gonna throw this. I don't think I have one of these. Advancing Fortress. I know I have a Wasp Nest, but I don't want to sell it because they're normally good as a pair. So, and then keep the Blood Boil. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw all our currency. We didn't get Kadiro. That's sad. Do we have a Blood Boil? Oh, we didn't have Blood Boil. Okay. Didn't have Advancing Fortress, and yeah, we do have Wasp Nest. This is a special tab that you can buy that I bought because it has insane space because you can hold one of each unique item, but because I am a hoarder, I still have so little space because I like collecting these. I just don't feel like selling them. I don't know why. I should really sell them because, like, I'm not going to use this ever. Or this. I mean, I would, but not this league. I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to use... I don't know why I don't sell it. I can't sell it, man. I might need it. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of our maps. This one as well. The map tab also just insane space that you can hold there. So let's see. We got our brain. I want to try and get something that gives the best items. Blight oils are from the last video that I showed you for Path of Exile. They are these. Likely what I would get, so they go in tiers. I'm pretty sure I have it in the correct proper order. Very likely what I would get are clear oils. Well, there's like 3 more. There's silver, opulescent silver, and gold. Those are the ones I want right now. I need those for the other character I have. But I'm probably just going to get clear. But you know what? I'm feeling that, so we're going to go for that. Let's see. We want to go for higher. Quality gems currency, maybe the eye. Additional map currency, that's good. Quality gems, currency items. We're going to go with the maps and currency items. Okay. For the lungs, currency items and rare jewelry, or just currency items? Let's go with currency items and rare jewelry. Jewelry, encouraging weapon, armor. Let's go with jewelry. Oh, that sucks. Triple currency, why not? Alright, well, let's go ahead over to our waypoint so that we can go to Tane's laboratory. It looks like Tane, so no one's figured out how to generate a nude Tane yet, but, you know, maybe someone will. Alright, so we come over here. We're going to throw it in. Alright, we got massive goop. Now, there was always a big question at the beginning of the league. Oh, what happens when you get the goop all the way up? What happens if you use, all the same parts from the same monster, from the same boss? What happens? That was questions that happened. Turns out nothing. There's the idea that there was something that was originally planned because Tane has some dialogue after you do it, like, oh, maybe we should keep trying, we should keep searching. So there was an idea, but from what it seems like, there isn't anything that actually happens. From some people have said that if you fill it all the way up, your chances of getting a special, unique, specific to this league is more likely, but I actually don't know how true that is. It's possible that's incredibly true. So let's go ahead and just do this. Throw these up. The Metamorph monsters are much easier here than they are in the maps. As you can see, this thing is melting because they don't have all that. They don't have all the mods that they normally would in the other ones. So let's go ahead and pick up our loot. We got the Vault Pyramid map, which is good. Tier 3, not good. Shouldn't have been Tier 3. As you can see, I have it Tier 14, but it dropped as Tier 3. Still, I can get it and get the completion, which is nice. We're just going to sell that. Okay, remember what I said about the oils? That I was just going to get ones all the way on the left? I was right. But, oh well. Don't want to do that. I want to show one more thing, I think. So we're gonna keep all that stuff in our inventory. So yeah, see, all that remains is sample I added. It appears unaffected. We'll get cleaned up. We can try again with different samples. Oh, a little bit of lore. So sometimes when you come into his lab, he's talking to the vial, saying how it's useless and oh blah blah blah. If you talk with him, he talks about how his father, his adopted father in Oriathan, Tane, is a Karui, which are they're based off of Maori culture, which is really great because New Zealand, GGD, they really try to put as much of New Zealand as they can in this game. So they base the Karui off of Maori culture. So the Karui, they are the natives of Rayclass. They were enslaved by the Oriathans. Tane is a Karui who was he was a slave to his father, as he says. He ended up killing him and turning him into part of the goop. So basically, it's just he's endlessly torturing his father for the torture that he suffered from his father and his siblings. So I want to show you. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to show you the Delve. So the Delve was a league that was sometime like a year or two ago, I think. It added an endless dungeon called, as you can see, Azurite Mine. It's pretty fucking cool. I am not the biggest fan. I like it because, it's random. It's a endless dungeon of sorts, but I just don't find much fun in it. It's really lucrative to those that go deep, but for me, eh. So, as you can see, it's fucking huge. That's not that deep. Like, most people are like hundreds of depths. I'm not even, I'm depth 60, but it's huge. Like, you can go all the way to the left and stay at depth 60. You can keep going down to like depth 10,000, I think is the highest person right now. They're in the 10,000 range. It's fucking crazy. And then the main thing I want to show you as well is the menagerie. So this is from Bestiary League. This is from our good boy, Einhar. What we're going to do is we're going to do a blood altar. So I am going to do just a random item. It's going to be tier 83. We're just going to hope that we get something good. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that to end the video. So let's see what we get. Pray to RN Jesus. Oh, we got some shit. Okay. Well, I don't want to leave. Well, you know what? Hey, we're going to go ahead and end it on that. So I just want to say again, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring that bell.